Shalom. You got the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you once again, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, to declare the downfall of this wicked kingdom. America was known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. It also let your so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans know that you are the true children of Israel, all right? You are the true sons of the Heavenly Father, which his true name in ancient Hebrew is Yahweh, and likewise also his son, likewise well, his name in ancient Hebrew is Yahweh Shah, all right? Now, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem,
and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that continue to do it very well to this day, that's continually feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and also Shalom to the Hope Elect that's also as well doing the same things in this work, man. All right, that's spreading forth this gospel to other members of the Hope Elect, also ensuring your salvation through faith, and all faith, true sincerity, and all charity. All right. Now, first, what I start off with is with this truth, all right, being pushed out throughout the four corners of the earth, all right, and these people are seeing this truth, all right, and they're experiencing what they're seeing is the light, man. Okay. This is the light that the scriptures foretold in the Bible, all right? That said it was going to come out and it's going to be observed among the people, man, all right? And these people do see this light, man, all right? And they see this light, all right? And now they're considering, man, all right? They're considering, you know, what are these things about, man, all right? Or why are these certain things happening? And why are the prophets out today prophesying, man, all right? Well, here it is, man. The Lord has declared America's downfall, man, all right? The Lord has declared the downfall of this kingdom and the ushering in of his kingdom, man. Okay? The reason why, because America has had its long run, all right? It ran its course, and like every other empire, it had its run and its time to rule, and now it's time for America to go down, man. All right? Go ahead and grab Isaiah 9 as well.
This is the book of Isaiah 9 verse 2. The people that walk in darkness have seen a great light.
Right, and they seen this great light, man. Okay? And these people today, man, they still walk in great darkness, man. All right, regardless of everything that's going on around them, man. Okay, as far as COVID-19, everything's shutting down. All right, you're starting to see more riots in the streets. All right, more of our people getting gunned down in the streets, man. All right, now they're starting to see these things happen, man. And the people that are walking in darkness are now starting to see this great light, man. Because now Jacob's starting to realize their nationality, man. All right, now they're starting to realize who they really are according to the Bible, man. All right, go ahead,
It says, they that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them have the light shine.
That's right, man. And the ones that dwell in the shadow of death, that light has been shown unto them, man. All right? And that lets you know that when King David, when he was speaking about the valley of the shadow of death, this is it, man. Okay? This is known as the valley of the shadow of death, man. All right? And we're living in it right now, man. Okay? So the ones that are walking in great darkness, and here that's residing in the valley of the shadow of death, they're seeing a light, man. Okay? And this light is this truth, this word, man, that's coming out full force through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. All right?
This is Matthew the 5th chapter and the 16th verse. It says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works.
That's right, man. So therefore, let your light shine before men so they'll see your good works, man. All right? And that's what you're seeing, man. You see men that is showing the light of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and now they're seeing our good works, man. Okay? Because the Lord has intended for the light to be out in the public, man. All right? So they can see this light and look upon it, man. Okay? Just like when you deal with the concept of a lighthouse, man. A lighthouse is there for a reason, man. All right? A lighthouse isn't there just to, just to sit there, all right, and just be a fixture. Okay? A light has a purpose. All right, and that lighthouse has a purpose to where it's able to guide ships into the coast, man. All right, and come in and find refuge, man. All right, so this is what this light is, man. It's like a lighthouse. All right, and the chosen of the nation of Israel is finding that light, and they're finding refuge, man, out of the storm, man. Okay, they find a refuge out of America, who is Babylon the Great, man. All right.
Yep. It says, neither do men light a candle of its liking. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
That's right, man. And through this, all right, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, all right, through his son, Yahweh Shai, is being glorified, man. Through this light being pushed out, man. All right. See, now the names of Yahweh Shemel Shai, all right, which are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son, are being published throughout the four corners of the earth, man. And now those names are being glorified, man. Okay? Because there was a time where those names wasn't known, man. Okay? Just like before time, man. You had the time of Moses, right? When he found out about the name of the Lord, all right, before the time of Moses, his name wasn't well known, man. Okay? And the reason why is because it was for that time specifically when the Israelites was about to come out of Egypt, so that his name could be declared, man. So during that time, that's why the Lord gave his name over to Moses, man. He's going to give my name from generation to generation, man. So that his name can be declared, so they'll know that this deliverance that happened to the nation of Israel is through Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. All right? You got me?
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 24, verse 25. He filleth all things with his wisdom, as Pison and as Tigris in the time of the new fruits. He maketh the understanding to abound like Euphrates, and as Jordan in the time of the harvest.
That's right, man. He's making abounding as the waters, man. All right, like the Tigris River, the Euphrates River. All right, those are great waters, man. All right, and now he's allowing this truth to spring forth as those waters, man. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 27. He maketh the doctrine of knowledge appear as the light.
That's right, man. He made the doctrine of knowledge to appear as the light, man. All right. So this doctrine, all right, of knowledge has appeared to the people as the light, man. All right, and that knowledge is according to the Bible, man. All right. So now they're seeing this light, all right, and the people and our people are inquiring of this light, man. All right, to gain more knowledge, man. Okay.
And as Gion in the time of vintage.
That's right, man. And Gion as the time of vintage, man. And we went into that word before, Gion, man. All right. Because
This is the book of Isaiah 16, verse 1. Arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
Read that again,
Because this is the book of Isaiah 16, verse 1. This is arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee.
That's right, man. So it said, rise and shine, for thy light has come, man. Okay? And the light, again, which is being shown right now through the airways and through the highways and byways, is this word, man. Okay? And not the word that you hear in these modern day churches, man. Okay? Telling you that everything's gonna be okay, all right? That the economy is gonna open back up. Don't worry about it. You know, all you gotta do is trust in the other white meat, and you'll be all right. All right? No, man. Long gone are the days of the modern day church, man. Okay? Because today they'll tell you that at the end, and everything's America's gonna be back up and running, man. But look, America is at the point right now that it's no returning, man. It's no going back to the days of, you know, you able to go freely into these different places. Now you got to have a mask to go in these places, man. All right? You got to have a mask, and you have to be tested, all right, for the COVID-19 virus to even go to certain places, man, to even work, man. Okay? And we're not going to go back to the days of when you can just do certain things, you know, at your leisure, man. Okay? Now it's going to be required of you to do certain things before you're able to live a normal life, man. We're just going to leave it right into the market, man. And that energy is coming from who? How about Shai, man? Okay? So that's the energy that's pulling everybody together, and pulling the tribes together, man. Okay? So that's the Gion in the time of harvest, man. And we're in the time of harvest. Okay? And that harvest is bringing all of our people together, man. All right, through this word, man. All right?
Yeah, a little bit more. Any of a group of geometric forms capable of being recognized as a component of a real object.
That's right, man. Recognize being a component of a real object, man. All right, and that object is what? Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, that's the component that's bringing us together, man. All right, that's what's bringing us together, man. You know, Black Lives Matter is not what's going to bring us together. All right. These other wayward gatherings or groups that you see, they're not going to bring us together, man. All right? Only through this word it's gonna bring us together, man. All right? It's whether you're with it or you're not with it, man. Okay? It's either you're with this word, you're with the words of Yahweh Bashim Shai, you're not, man. Okay? So if you're not with it, you're not gonna have no lead with us, man. All right? If you're not in the same spirit and the same energy as we are, man. Okay? You have to be fully in line with Yahweh Bashim Shai to even come to be a part of this, man. All right?
Yeah, what's really gathering us together, what's bringing us together. This is Baruch 5:5. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high. It says, and look about toward the east, And behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High.
Right, yeah, you know.
Yeah, this is 5:5 said, Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high. It said, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east.
That's right, man. And the children gathered from the west unto the east, man. Okay? So that's why the Israelites, right, our origins come from the east, man. Okay? Look, and the thing is that our origins, it doesn't come from Africa, man. All right? It doesn't start from Africa, man, which they call the motherland, man. All right? No, man. Our origins start from Israel, man. All right? The pleasant land. Okay? That's where we come from, man. All right? And it says it brings the children from the west over to the east, man. Okay? So that's why really when you go into the truth, really it's tying your mind back into the east, man. Okay? Why? Because these people, especially amongst our people, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? Their mind is in tune to the west, man. Okay? Because the Western way of living tells you to do everything under the sun, all right, and everything's gonna be okay at the end of it without facing any sort of repercussions, man. Right? It's a spirit, man. But here it is, the ways of the East tell you that, look, there is a punishment for doing that, man. All right? There is a way that you're supposed to go about it, and if you don't do it, guess what? Either you're gonna be punished or you're gonna be put to death, man. All right?
And say something too, I know, and it said, "Oh Jerusalem," that's to my dear elect, man. Because they're the only ones that's gonna know peace, man. That's why that's the word that's guaranteed, because the word is peace, man. That's what gives you peace, man.
And that's why Isaiah the 59th chapter say the way of peace they have not known. And they're dealing with the 2/3. So peace is only going to be given. That's why what you read in St. John the 14th chapter, the house I said, the peace I leave unto you, not as the world leaves. So only a certain amount of spirit is going to receive that solace, that peace that comes with understanding his word.
Yeah. You got to know Yahweh Shah, man. Right? Because Yahweh Shah, that's one of the titles of Yahweh Shah, the Prince of Peace, man.
Yep. Right.
All right? So if you don't know Yahweh Shah, then you're not going to know peace, man. All right? That's the end of it, man.
And this word brings, it's like it, this word brings an inner peace.
That's it.
Because when this word creates anticipation, man, versus reaction. See, you people out here, you're going to react to when the devil comes down with great wrath. You're going to react to the great famine. You know? We anticipate it. So it's a certain peace coming down, man.
Yeah, that's right. And that what makes us different, man. That what separates us, man. All right? Because the ones that are reacting, they're not really preparing themselves for what's to come, man. All right? And that's the difference between us and them, man. Okay? Because when you prepare for something ahead of time, all right, you're not going to react to it the way the other people are going to react to it, right? And that's why Isaiah chapter 33 and 6 is written for a reason, man. Right? It says that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, man. Okay? So by wisdom and knowledge, what comes from wisdom and knowledge? Knowing what's going to happen in the future, man. So if you know what's going to happen in the future, you prepare yourself for it, man. All right? Versus the ones that don't know and choose not to know. They're going to react to it, man. And the reaction is going to be by them bugging out, man. And not knowing what to do. And resorting to extreme measures, man. All right? So yeah, you got some more? Yeah, you got it.
It's like Isaiah 42 and 16. I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not.
Right, and they'll bring them by a way they knew not, man. Okay? And this truth, all right, that we're bringing out, all right, this is the way that they know not, man. Okay? Why? Because this thing has been kept back for so long that the people look at just being a regular American as normal, man. They look at this life as something that just this is something this is the basis of everybody's thinking, right? So you work a 9-to-5 job, all right? You making ends meet, all right? And then you come up with a retirement plan, all right? Now, the basis behind that is that you come up with a retirement plan to live on until you die, man. And that's the end goal, man, just to die. That's it, man. They don't ever think about, what's other option we have other than dying, man. All right? And we're giving you the other option, man. We're giving you that option to live, man. All right? We're giving you life, man. All right? And that life is going to come through what? This deliverance, man. All right? Get some more that up.
Back in Isaiah 42 and 16, I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not. I will lead them in the path that they have not known.
That's right, man. Yeah, this path that they have not known, man. Okay? Because again, man, this thing is extraordinary, man. Okay, it's unknown, man. All right, but here it is. Now we're making it known to you, man. Okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right, go ahead,
I will make darkness light before them and crooked things straight.
That's right. Now he's making the crooked thing straight, man. All right, because guess what? If you go into the word wickedness, right? That word wickedness breaks down to the word twisted. Okay, so something that's twisted is what? Crooked.
Yep.
All right. So when you come back into this word, all right, it's making them pass straight. So now you're righteous again, man.
Yeah, that goes to the word perverse as well. One of the word for wickedness, perverse. And the word perverse actually means to turn.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's why when you go into Isaiah, the 27th chapter, the crooked serpent, when you go into that word crooked, it means to turn. Because this place is not, hey, what's the quickest way to a destination? Straight, man.
That's it.
Going all around the world. It is. You ripping and running, working, filling out applications. Just so you can die one day, man. But when you come into this truth, you come into the reality that you can live, man.
Yeah. You come into the opportunity to live, man.
That's it.
All right. This is it, man. This is why it's known as the invitation, man. You guys know. Oh, go ahead.
Book of Proverbs 29 and 18 says, where there is no vision, the people perish. And he that keep the law, happy is he.
That's right, man. Where there's no vision, the people perish, man. All right. So during the time, right, before this word came out the way it is now, all right, the people were perishing, man. Okay. The people were perishing. The reason why is because they see America as just to live here and die, man. All right. But now that the vision is being pushed out, right, now the people see the hope, man. Okay. The Israel, the Most High, the elect of Israel, is starting to see that hope, man. All right. It's saying that, look, through this word, look, you're going to be able to live, man. All right. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man.
Yeah, can I say too, like the scriptures have a way with words, like the scriptures really simplify things. Like the Lord to give you analogies, like where no vision, the people perish, that goes into like, what would you call it, not instincts, but, instincts, you know, with like your ears, the eyes, what would you call it, senses.
Yep,
Thank you, Tawaka. Senses. Let's let Jake go by, man. Jake gonna get the last they can get out of America, man. They gonna squeeze the last. But what's the senses, if you will, right? That's keen to survival. It's really sight and seeing, and then the hearing. So that's why the scriptures say as well. That's why one of the reasons said, well, there's no vision, the people perish, man. Because if you don't have sight, man, you good as dead. You know, you can leave somebody in the wilderness. They could be 6'8", healthy, 200 pounds, have strength, you know, but if they can't see or hear, they good as dead, man.
Yeah.
But you can put me out in the woods and you can cripple me. I'll last longer with the senses of being able to see and hear. Because if you don't do that, you can drag yourself into safety, you know, you see trouble coming. Yeah, so that was a blessed thing that Lord allowed us to have sight, man, in this darkness, to navigate through this place, America, full of pitfalls, ditches, and, you know, ways to get caught up. Yep.
Proverbs 22 and verse 3, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
All right, man. So a prudent man will see the evil and hide himself, man. All right. A prudent man, a man of wisdom, man. All right. See, a man that was wise, right? He's gonna lead himself. He's gonna come into this thing, right, and consider, right, and look at it, and he hide himself, man. All right. And like Doc is going into earlier, right, is that look, that's discernment, man. If you're able to see and you're able to hear, that's discernment, man. So a prudent man that has those senses, right? They perceive them the evil and they hide themselves, man. All right.
Come, it says a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hide himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
That's right, man. But the simple pass on and are punished, man. All right. Now the simple are the ones that don't have the sight, that don't have the hearing, man. Okay. And that's why if you go into Isaiah chapter 6 verse 9, it goes into the sight and the hearing, man. All right. Where it says the sight has been closed, briefly paraphrased, and that their ears are dully hearing, man. Okay. But there was a reason why, man, behind that. That's the reason why, again, Isaiah chapter 6 verse 9 is written, man. Okay. So when you take away those two senses, all right, that makes a man simple. Okay.
I say something too? That what you just read, that was Proverbs 22nd chapter, right? That's a form of anticipation. When you foresee something, you can brace yourself for. Man, look, Noah foresaw the rain, man. Right? And the other people reacted to it.
Yeah, that's different, man. There it is, man. Yeah, because he saw it, man. All right, but the other people didn't see it. Okay, he knew it was gonna rain, man. But the other people didn't know it was gonna rain. I mean, even though he told them, right? He told them straight to the face, "Look, man, it's gonna rain, man." All right, and he was apt to build that ark, man. Okay, and he built it, man. All right. Same thing with this, man. We're telling you, look, America's gonna be destroyed by missiles, man. All right, and the people don't see that, but we see that, man. Okay, and look what we're doing. We're building. Okay, we're building through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, and we're building amongst that foundation so that we can be delivered out of that, man. All right, this is the spiritual ark, man. Okay, which is what? Yahweh Shai, man. And Yahweh Shai is going to be the one to take us out of this destruction, man. All right, and guess what? The people are going to react, man. When they see the missiles being shot off, it's going to be absolutely nothing they can do, man. Likewise, back during the time of Noah, right? When he was building the ark, and then it finally started raining, man.
Yep.
Okay, when it started raining, guess what? The people started panicking, man. There was absolutely nothing they could do. And guess what the Lord did? He closed the door of the ark, man. All right? So that nobody could come in anymore, man. Likewise, in the future, man. When everything is said and done and the prophecies are fulfilled, guess what? That spiritual door of the ark is going to close, man. All right? And Yahweh Shai is going to be the one to close that door, man. All right? Because Yahweh Shai, he spoke about it before, right? He said, I am the door.
Right.
And by me, you come in and out, man.
Right.
All right? So when Yahweh Shai is finished speaking through us, he's going to close that door, man.
Right.
All right? There's going to be absolutely nothing you can do in that day, man. And guess what he's going to tell you? I never knew you. All right? Okay, come on.
This is Mark chapter 4, verse 11. He said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of the Most High. But unto them they are without. All these things are done in parables. Mark 4 and 12.
Yeah, these things are done in parables, man. All right, parables is a dark saying, man. All right, and those dark sayings has been shown unto you, right? And you have men that are breaking those dark sayings down, man. We bring it to light the things that we're hearing, man. Okay, and we bring it out to the forefront, man, showing you what these things mean, man. Okay.
Mark 4 and 12. They seeing that they may see and not perceive, and hearing that they may hear and not understand.
Right, man. So you have men, all right, men of the Lord that are actually breaking these things down to you, man. All right, and we're breaking it down simple and plain, man. Okay, but it's up to the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai to open up your eyes and ears to see this, man, and to hear this. Okay, why? Because if you hold that out, somebody get Isaiah 20. Because the Lord has put out a specific spirit out throughout the four corners of the earth, all right, amongst our people, man, all right, that has kept them back, kept certain of our people back from getting this, man, okay, and that was through him, man, all right, he's the one that put this out here, man, just for the sake of establishing his prophecy, his word, which is concerning the elect of the nation of Israel, man, okay,
Yeah, kind of Isaiah 29 and 10, it said, for the Lord have poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
All right, man. So the Lord has poured out the spirit of deep sleep, man. Okay? If you've been in a deep sleep, all right, there's absolutely nobody can do to wake you up, man. All right? When you're in that mode of being in a deep sleep, somebody can rock you and try to knock, do whatever, man, to wake you up. There's absolutely nothing they can do, man. Okay? And the Lord's the one that poured out the spirit upon these people, man. Okay? And it is up to the Lord whether he's able to take that spirit off that person or not, man. It's at his leisure, man. Okay?
It said, for the Lord have poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and have closed your eyes, the prophets and your rulers, the seers have he covered.
That's right, man. The prophets, the rulers, and the seers have he covered, man. All right? And that's let you know that the prophets and the seers are the rulers, man. Those are your leaders. Okay? But you covered them, man. You put a covering over, he covered your eyes and your ears to where you can't discern who the prophets, the seers, and your rulers are, man. Okay? You're looking at the next rulers of the planet Earth, man.
Right.
All right? But the Lord has put that spirit of deep sleep on you not to discern it, man. All right? You got up.
Because it's the book of Isaiah 6 and verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. And see ye indeed, but perceive not.
Right, man. So you're able to see and hear these things, right? You can stand in front of us, you can listen for 2 to 3 hours, man. All right? But it's not going to avail to nothing, man, unless Yahweh Shemel Shah allows you to get this, man. All right? You got
It says, make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy and shut their eyes.
Right, again, the Lord's doing that, man. All right, through His word, man. All right, through the preaching of His word, that has been fulfilled, man. All right, that their eyes are shut and their ears are closed, man. All right, why? Because they have been engrossed in this world, man. All right, and again, the Lord has poured out that Spirit, man, to where you're not able to get it, man. All right, so when you look in the deeper things of what's happening, you may look at it, Jake. He's not going to get it right. But at the end of the day, it's up to the Lord. Once again, it's up to the Lord to do that, man. All right? The Lord's the one who pours out certain spirits to certain people. All right? And the Lord puts certain spirits on them. He can take them off, man. All right? So again, it's up to His will to do that, man. All right? You got it.
Come, it says, least they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed.
Right, man. The reason why the Lord set it up that way is because, again, He fulfilled His word, man, which is concerning the elect of the nation of Israel, man. Okay? It's that certain number, that certain generation that's always been kept from the beginning. That's going to be kept in this time today, man. All right? So that's why the Lord, when He said that when this word goes out and they hear it and they see it, they're not going to perceive it. They're not going to be able to understand it, man. Why? Because, again, the spirit of understanding and being able to see this is up to the elect, man. All right? It is for them to receive that and to hear that, man. All right? But to you, it's condemnation, man. All right? Somebody get that Psalm chapter 69. Psalm chapter 69.
Yeah, this Psalm 69, verse 22. He said, let that table become a snare before them, and that which shall have been for their welfare, let it become a trap.
Right, man. So this word, this truth, which has been made to be for their welfare, now is a trap. Okay? Now it's a snare. Okay? Because Yahweh Shah is the word, man. All right? His spirit has been pushed out by way of His men, man. All right? And now Yahweh Shah being the snare and the trap and the stone and stumbling, like the scriptures say. All right? Now you're starting to see certain people stumble. All right? They're getting ensnared, they're getting trapped. All right? Within His word. And now they're questioning it, man. Now they're questioning Yahweh Shah. All right? Oh, it also as well, man, these people that fill out the truth, and now they question the sign, man. You question Yahweh Shah, man. All right? You question Yahweh Shah and what He's put out, man. All right? Because this is through His counsel, man. All right? And this is the reason why this has been going on for years and years on end, man. All right? And it's still going on strong, man. Because this is through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah. So when you come up against the doctrine, all right, of this word, all right, which is pushed out by great millstones, starting with the apostles and the elders, right? You come up against the sign, right, the 12 tribes and their identities, and guess what, man? You stumble, man. The Yahweh Shah has entrapped you, okay?
I got to preach something out. Hey, going back to that word welfare, you going to it means peace, man. So that was matter of fact, just get it. St. Luke 19, St. Luke 19 and 42, started 41, and when he was come near, he beheld the city and wept over it, saying, if thou hast known, even thou, at least in this thy day, the things which belong to thy peace, but now they are hid from thine eyes.
Right, man. So it said, only if you know the things which you have belong to your peace, man. Okay? And that's here it is, man. If only you would have understood what that pertaining unto your peace, man. All right, which again, Yahweh Shah, that's the reason why Yahweh Shah was given that title, man, as the Prince of Peace. So if you only would have understood that, all right, pertaining unto your peace, then guess what, man? You be considered, man. You be getting yourself ready, man. That's the reason why Yahweh Shah wept over that city, man. Okay? Because really he was going to the time to where, look, if you would have understood what's about to happen to you, then you would understand pertaining to your peace, man. Because he knew that Israel was about to go through some gritty times, man. All right? So where they're going to get persecuted, put to death, all right? And same thing today, man. All right? We understand that our people are about to go through some gritty times, man. All right? Our people are about to get, certain of our people are about to get put to death, all right? They're about to get carted out to the concentration camps, all right? They're about to, the mark of the beast is about to be presented towards our people. All right, we see that, man. So only if you would have understood this, then you would have been in a more was spirit, man. Okay? And guess what? That's one of the things that Yahushua told us to do when he said return to him, right? He said, look, so when you return to Yahushua, right? It says that you return to him with what? Fasting and weeping, man. Okay? The reason why is because when you realize what's about to happen, yeah, you will return to Yahushua fasting and weeping, man.
Right.
All right? If you knew that your family could be put in the presence of the mark of the beast and forced to take it, all right? Or even be put to the sword, man. All right? You have to align your mind to be able to be ready to experience that, man. All right? So that's why we're in a certain mood and a certain mode of acting when it comes to this word, man. All right? So that's why Yahushua told us, said, look, if you would have only known what pertained unto your peace, man, all right, then you would start mourning as he would, man. All right? Yeah, I got it. Okay, now hold that real quick.
This is Psalms 34. I'm gonna start at 15. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open until their cry.
That's right, man. So the eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, even to this very day, man. All right, and his ears are open to their cries, man. He's open to our cries, even including yesterday, man. All right, yesterday was just the day of atonement, man. Okay, and that was during the time where heavy prayer was being put up, man. That's it. All right. Because at that time, the Lord was hearing our cries, man. He's still hearing our cries, man, even after the Day of Atonement, man. Okay? Because why? Because we're crying to him day and night, man. Okay? And he hears that, man. And he wants to hear that. Okay? He wants to hear that because by doing that, all right, not only do you seal your salvation, right, and the ones that hear you, all right, but also you're causing the Most High to spring into action by doing that, man. All right?
Continuing on, verse 16, Psalm 34 and 16, the face of the Lord is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles.
Right, man. So the Lord's face is against them that do wickedness, man. Okay? And the ones that love wickedness and lies, man. Okay? But on the other end, the Lord's ears and eyes are open to them that are righteous and are crying unto him, man. Okay? That's why Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4 is written for a reason, man. Okay? To the ones that are sighing and crying daily, all right, about all the abominations that be done in this land, man. Okay?
Yeah, this is Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right, man. And that mark, right, is Torah in the Hebrew, which means a mark from exemption, man.
That's it.
Okay? So the ones that are sighing and crying and complaining about this captivity, guess what? They're exempt from it, man. Okay? If you're not in line with the enemy, then you're an ally, man.
That's it.
Okay? That's what the Lord's looking for, man. He's looking for his allies, man. Okay? But if you're in bed with this harlot, this whore of Babylon, guess what? You're an enemy, man. All right? So that's what, it's just when the Lord returns and he sees the mark upon those men, all right, they're good, man. They're taken care of. But the ones that don't have the mark, you don't have it for.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, verse 5, Ezekiel 9 and 5. And to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
Right, the ones that don't have the mark, go ye through the city and smite, man. Okay? In other words, put to death. That's what it means to smite. All right, go ahead.
Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity.
Right, so it's going to be no sparing in that day, man.
Yeah.
All right, it's whether you have the mark, which is speaking about in Ezekiel 9 and 4, or you don't, man. If you don't have it, you're not going to be spared in that day, man. All right? Go ahead, it's more.
Yeah. Verse 6, slay utterly old and young.
Right, no respect to persons, man. All right? And the scriptures tell you that, man. There's no respect to persons in judgment with the Most High, man. Okay? So, again, even from the beginning when he said that, even to this very day, it's going to be no respect to persons in judgment, man. It's whether you're young or old, man. You're all going to get it, man. All right? Yep, that's it.
Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women.
Again, no respect to persons, man. All right? No respect to persons. That's why it speaks about in the book of Psalms, right? In chapter, I believe it's chapter 137, 147, it says that the little one shall be dashed against the stones, and that's going to Esau, man. All right? So again, man, there's no respect of person with the Most High, man. He's gonna go through the young, the old, the men and the women, man. All right, and go through and smite the ones that don't have that mark, man. Okay, and he says start at his sanctuary, man. Okay, in other words, when he says start at the sanctuary, he's talking about the ones that know that they're Israelites, man. All right, the ones that actually came before this, heard this, all right, and heard this word, and whether you believe you're an Israelite or you don't, man. So the ones that heard this, right, he's going to start there, man. And the ones that do know they're Israelites, but not doing according to the will of the Lord, all right, guess what? They're going to get taken, man. The Lord's going to start with them first, man. All right?
Yeah, no, I'll get a little more. It says, and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
That's right, man. So the destruction, all right, and death is not going to come near us, all right? Those we're part of those men, man, all right, that have the mark, okay?
Yeah. And begin at my sanctuary, then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house.
Right, man. The ancient men were before the house. That's why the elders of these people, these other Israelite camps, hey, man, y'all have a lot to pay for, man. Y'all got a lot of blood on your hands, man. Okay? Because you're leading people astray, man. All right? You lead them into the ways of America, man. Instead of preparing them for what's to come, man. You're not preparing them for the mark of the beast, man. Right. Martial law. Okay? When you're supposed to, man. That's your job, man. Your job is to warn them from Yahweh Shai, man. Because Yahweh Shai is coming with great wrath, man. All right?
It's like they trying to hold up an image. They trying to maintain an image. You hear that in the world. I want to maintain my image. You know, well, you pretty much worshiping the image of the beast. That's what you're doing if you're not warning the people what's to come. You got it.
Yeah. They're pushing forth the image of Babylon rather than putting the image of Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Because the image they're coming with is the image of mirth and well-doing, man, and gain, man. Okay? But the image that we're coming with is Yahweh Shai, which again is a point of peace, man. Okay? The image that they come with is death. We're coming with life, man. All right? It's whether you're with death or with life. And Yahweh Shai, I plainly put that in front of you, man. Here it is. You have life and death. You choose. All right? I got some.
It's on 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 14:8. Well, if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?
Right, man. So if that trumpet give an uncertain sound, who's going to prepare themselves to the battle, man? All right? If you're putting out a sound, all right, of being in America for 50 more years, all right, that's an uncertain sound, man. All right? But right now, we're putting forth a sound of distress, man. All right? This is a distress signal, man. All right? Now you got, look, war is on the horizon, man. Okay? Because when you have a sound, and those trumpets back in the ancient world, they have certain sounds, man. All right? Sound when you have a Sabbath, when you have a high holy day, all right? And then you have sounds for war, a sound of when the enemy comes to your front lines, man. Okay? And so the sounds that they're giving off is a sound of mirth, man, and good times, man. All right? Which that's the uncertain sound, man. All right? But the sound that Yahweh Bashino Shai wants you to put forth is a sound of war, man. Okay?
Because this is the book of Ezekiel 7, verse 14. They have blown the trumpet even to make all ready, but none going to the battle.
Right, man. So that trumpet has been blown, all right, to make all ready, but none going to the battle, man. All right? None going to the battle. In other words, you're not going in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. All right? You're not coming in the right spirit, man. All right? And the people that are outside of this circle, right? The ones that don't know the Israelites, all right? They hear this sound, but they're not making themselves ready, man. Okay? Because when they hear this sound, all right, this sound is strange to them, man. All right? Because this is a sound that they never heard before, man. All right? They never heard a sound of war or distress or danger, man. Okay? The only sound they've been hearing is what? A mirth, party, riding, all right? Everything under the sun, man. Okay?
Yeah, a little bit more. It says, but none go to the battle, but my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
The whole is on it.
Yeah,
okay, yeah, read it.
Because Ezekiel 7, verse 14, they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none go to the battle, but my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
Right, man. So the wrath of the Lord is upon all these people, man. All right? And that's the sound, man. The wrath of the Lord, man. Okay? The wrath of Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. That's the sound we're putting out, man. Okay? Again, that's why the scriptures say, look, go forth towards our people, right, and warn them from him, man. All right? Yes.
Yeah.
Hold that real quick. So, gas him up.
Oh yeah, Matthew 11:17, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented.
That's right, man. So this is us in the marketplaces, man. All right? Singing and dancing and mourning and weeping to you, man. Okay? That's what Yahweh Shah liking this generation today, man. Okay? Because right now we're singing and dancing, we're telling you about your nationality, all right? But right now we're mourning and weeping to you right now, man. All right? That's why we're bringing out scriptures on the stress of our nation, man. All right? And what's about to happen, man. All right? That Jacob's trouble is on the horizon, man. We're putting out that sound of distress, man. Okay? So now we're mourning and weeping to you. But guess what? You're not lamenting, man. You're not lamenting. In other words, you're not considering what we're saying, man. Okay? Right. Spirit. You're not considering what we're saying, man. You're not considering what is coming down the pipeline, man. Or the reason why certain things are happening to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. All right? Or the reason why they have certain things made up specifically to put you in captivity again, man. And under hardcore bondage, man. All right? Yeah, that was...
Yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 21. I'm going to start at 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter, it is furbished that it may glitter.
Right, that sword is being sharpened, man. All right, and that sword, the sword which is Esau, all right, which that's his blessing, okay, which Esau is a true biblical nationality of the so-called white man, man. All right, so it's his blessings is being perfected, man. That's what it means to sharpen that sword, man. When you sharpen the sword, it's easier to slice and dice and cut through, man. All right? So that's what's happening in the presence of these people, man. That sword is being sharpened that it may glitter, man. Okay?
Yeah, God, continuing on. It says it is furbished that it may glitter.
Yeah, that's it.
Should we then make mirth?
Right. Should we then make mirth? Should we make mirth because of that, man? All right? And that's what Jacob's doing, man.
That's it.
They're making mirth. And here it is. Your enemy is sharpening the sword to kill you, man.
That's it.
All right? Here it is. You're trying to make amends with him and try to be friends with him and try to find some type of middle ground with him.
Okay.
But here it is. He's sharpening that sword. He going back to his dwelling to sharpen that sword. All right? And every single day, think about it, man. Your own enemy, you come out, you making peace deals. You know, you're trying to sign certain things, trying to find some sort of middle ground. And you spend days and days trying to talk with him, right? And then here it is, each and every single day you talk to him, he go back to his house and sharpen his sword to kill you, man.
That's the meetings these so-called black leaders have with these elites and these leaders of the Esau community. They want to sit down and talk civil. You know, they want to be civil with each other, man. But no, Esau is going back to their tables and they crests of the rocks and they sharpening that sword.
That's it. Yeah, that's it, man. Each and every single day. And that sword is getting sharper and sharper and sharper each and every single day, man. So when the time comes to where it's perfected, guess what? He's going to use that on you, man.
That's right.
All right?
Prime example, you protest about boycotting the NBA, but you turn around and want to have the playoffs continue. All right? But Esau is back in his think tanks. They up there polishing their sword like, yeah, we got him in the trick bag. We ready for him, you know? I'll finish this off. It says, it contemneth the rod of my son as every tree.
Yep. It said, continue the rod of his son like every tree.
Yeah.
All right? Just like an axe. You're sharpening an axe for the purpose of what? Cutting down a tree.
It's laid to the...
Yeah. The blade to the root of the tree.
Blade to the root, man.
All right?
Yeah.
And that's what's happening, man. Esau is sharpening that sword and that blade to cut you down with ease, man. All right? He's going to do it, man. All right? And day in and day out, he's doing it, man. Okay?
Yeah, come. Just back when he said Esau was sharpening his sword, it's Sirach 12 verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit.
You know, I owe that. That's spirit.
That's it.
She did the peace sign, right?
Oh,
That's the peace sign, right? Here it is. Hey, that's a sign of peace.
Right.
But behind the back, she trying to catch you down with that blade.
Right.
That sword. All right. That's Esau, man. All right. And here it is. We're telling you about his nature, man. All right. And you disregard it, man. And that's why when it does happen, right? When it does happen, guess what? You're gonna have no excuse, man. All right.
Reading again, it says, the enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit.
Right, and that's a prime example of the August reading, man. All right? It says, look, he imagined it good in his heart, but in his heart, right, he imagined how to throw you into a pit, man. Okay? Here it is, he'll smile in your face, all right? Tell you good day or good morning, whatever, all right? And tell you, how the weather is and, strike up a good conversation with you, all right? Try to be friends with you. But he's imagining how to throw you into a snare in the pit, man. All right, and then entrap you and ensnare you, man, and see your destruction, man. Okay, that's the real nature of these Edomites, man. All because they come up to you with all bright-eyed and bushy tail. All right, that's crouching, man. He come up to you crouching in that manner. Guess what? At the end of the day, right, he wants to destroy you, man. Why? Because of that same hatred going all the way back to the birth of Jacob and Esau, man. That never got put away, man. All right, that beef between Jacob and Esau, that never got settled, man. All right, so that same beef between Jacob and Esau, the Lord's gonna stir that up again, man. All right.
A little bit more, it says, he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he would not be satisfied with blood.
That's right, man. So when he find an opportunity, all right, he's not gonna be satisfied with blood, man. Okay. He's not gonna be satisfied with just the shedding of your blood. He's gonna want to see the whole nation fall, man. All right? He wants to see genocide, man. That's what he wants to see, man. All right? Because that's even worse than the shedding of blood, man. Just complete genocide, man. All right? And that's what he wants to see to happen to the nation of Israel, man. Okay? For the purpose of him stepping in and getting the blessing, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, man. Getting possession of the blessing, man. The promises, the covenants, the giving of the law, man. How to live, man. That's what he wants, man. That's why he's trying so hard to come up with ways on how to live forever, man. All right? Because he knows deep down that we have it, man. That we have the blessing, that we have the knowledge, wisdom, understanding on how to live, man. All right? But here it is, him being a mad scientist, trying to come up with his own way how to live, all right? And telling you that's how you got to live, man. All right?
A little bit more. One more verse. He says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretends to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
That's right, man. So even though he pretends to help you, all right, he's imagining how to overthrow you, man. All right. So here it is, man. He pretends on how to he's gonna pretend to help you, or in your endeavors, right? And how does he do that? He set up certain programs, all right, to for the benefit of Jake, trying to get him a leg up in society by putting forth, certain programs that are geared towards them. But not knowing that these certain programs that they have set up themselves, right, is for your downfall, man. It's to put you in the deepest slumber, all right, and to make sure that you're destroyed in this captivity, man. All right, really they're trying to keep you asleep, man, and keep you in this captivity, all right, so that you will die, man.
If I may, it's a program that the government got in order for you to get like welfare. The husband can't be in the house, man.
Yeah,
that's a part of Esau destroying our people, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. And that's one of the many ways that he tried to destroy our people, man. All right, by the welfare system, all right, that's set up, in which really the welfare system is nothing but a pit, man. It's a snare, all right. And that's the reason why you go to the word pit. It actually goes back to the word system, man. Okay, which again, welfare system, man, is nothing but a pit. It's a trap, man. All right, to destroy, which is a method to destroy our people, man. All right.
Because it's Psalms 10 and verse 9. He lied and waits in secretly as a lion in his den. He lied and wait to catch the poor. He does catch the poor, but he draws him into his net.
That's right, man. So he lies in wait as a lion to trap his prey, man. All right, and to catch the poor. And who's the poor, man? All right, the poor is our people, Israel. All right, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. All right, and here it is, man. Israel can't do anything without Yahweh Shai, man. All right, even our people, and that's why you know, the people that are not under the vibration or under the umbrella of Yahweh Bashim Shai, guess what, man? You got nothing protecting you, man. All right, so you left out there to die, man. You get caught up and trapped and ensnared in that pit, man. All right.
Because like you said, that he way laid in his den. That's these devils and their secret councils, man. You know, at the end of the day, because these Bilderberg meetings and all of these gatherings, these elites have, it's ultimately to see how to overthrow us and get that blessing, man. You know, and that's when you get these laws. And that's why I said them grievous laws, them words. What I said, bitter words.
Yep.
All the laws really set up the way it's wrong against us, man.
Right.
You
And
know,
can I say something too? That pit, when you go into that word pit, it's for trapping lions.
Right.
ooh,
That's it.
So that's that snare, that's that net. One thing about a net, the more you fight, the more you get entangled.
Resist.
Hey, yeah, the more applications you fill out, you know what I mean? Real talk, man.
yeah, that's
programs that you get into. More program meetings that you get into.
Yeah, more, you know,
Business meetings for your own people.
the more entangled you get snared in the net, man.
Well, they got papers on you.
That's it.
It's right, man.
Well, they show you that, like, remember that old movie, Roots? Well, a lot of them slave movies too, but the Lord always has where they throw that net on.
Right.
That's the spirit. Because that was, everything is progress with the Lord. Everything is a process, right? So, let's say, you know, that net, right? That was the first phase. But it went into a spiritual net. You never got out the net, you know? Hey, that happened in life. You start up in the physical, then you go into the spirit world.
Yeah, because I know it's like a little poem. It's a poem about when the man had the dog on the leash for so long until he got old and took the leash off. He still couldn't go nowhere, man.
Yeah.
All that time you got that leash on you, you still got that spiritual leash because of that ass whip you had that whole time. Stockholm.
Yeah. Physically, you got whelps on your back. Now, spiritually, you got whelps on your back. All right? And that's, hey, that goes right into Isaiah, what's that, Isaiah 13? What did he say?
Oh, it's my 14. Yep.
14.
That's it. It continues from.
Yeah. And that's what Esau doing, man. He don't have to, you know, whip your backs physically. All right? He can do it spiritually, man, and mentally. All right?
That's it.
So that's why, if you go into the book of Isaiah, actually get that real quick, Isaiah 14.
Because it's the book of Isaiah 14 in verse 6. This is he who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke.
That's right, man. And that continuous stroke is these laws, man. All right? These different edicts that they put out, all right, that is geared to destroying our people, man. That's that continuous stroke, man. All right? And
But I'm going to say something too. Even during this pandemic, you still gonna get a water bill at the end of the month. That's a stroke, man. Out of all of this, you got, you know what I mean? You're gonna still get a water bill at the end of the month, man.
and you lost your job.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta go for unemployment. If you get accepted for unemployment, all right.
Yep.
So you gotta go through that just to pay your bills, man. All right. So even in the midst of that, guess what, man? They ain't pull back. You know, you having to pay your bill, man. All right. Them tenants, the people that stay in apartments, man. You know. The landlord, they're gonna be asking for money, man. They're gonna be like, hey, where's the money at, man? All right.
Well, they talking about like in September, they're gonna start enforcing those evacuations. Man. And that's the spirit. When you go into that word September, it goes back to that September. Yeah, going to cutter, cut you off. They make sure you do. So you're gonna actually have people to start getting cut out, man. Cut off. They're gonna be evicted. Because I think me and we ride to the house last night, and in the spirit we were talking about like in the summer, it's easy. You can be homeless in the summer.
Oh yeah.
You know?
You can't sleep outside in the
You can't
winter.
sleep outside in the dead of the winter, man.
It's cold.
That's why Yahweh Shai made that statement, man. Pray that your flight be in the winter. You think the Lord would just hit a miss just saying some shit? No, man. You know, in the spirit, if you evaluate that through spiritual lenses, you'll know that Yahweh Shai was throwing a nugget out there, man. All hell about to break loose, man. Really, this the year, man. Okay, this the year of prophecy, 2020. That's where you get that 2020 vision, you know? This is the year when shit's gonna be made manifest.
That's why, again, that's why the Apostle is going as a year of prophecy, man. All right?
Yep.
There's no coincidence that we started seeing certain things happen, man. All right? COVID-19 going, and now, even in the midst of COVID-19, you're starting to see a sequence of events, man. At the very beginning of the year, you're starting to see things fall in place left and right, man. All right? First, it was the virus making headway, all right? And then afterwards, what? The death of, what's his name? Not here,
Jake
choked.
Jake
No, that
Somebody
nigga.
wanted the nigga.
Yeah, Floyd,
George Floyd.
Yeah, man. And then that happened. That gained headway. All right.
Man, I don't mean to cut y'all, but I was just for y'all fraud nigga, right?
Yeah.
Because y'all done see, I've been watching the news, how this nigga, they catching all kind of pills in his mouth. Like, it's like the second time this shit that happened to him.
Okay.
The nigga was just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the nigga.
He was wrong. He was a nigga,
It was
man.
wrong.
Right.
Hey, but I'm hearing that they saying that it could have been a hoax.
I'm saying
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
Yeah, it could have been a hoax too.
Could have been a hoax.
Because they said when you look deep, the nigga was standing up, he had an afro. I mean, not an afro, but he had hair. On the ground, they got a ball spot.
Even deeper than that, they got a picture. Well, like a rich in the picture.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
saying, like, the nigga, like, don't tell me.
And the nigga was like the jack of all trades. The nigga was everywhere. The nigga was last seen in pornos. The nigga was rapping. He was with the
Bad tips.
yeah, writing bad shit. The nigga was everywhere, man.
That nigga was all over the place.
All over the place.
The Wisdom team is gone, man.
Yeah, cause that's it.
Because the last thing this nigga did that was everybody was appalled and shocked was 9/11, man. Even now they looking at it like, man, this nigga was off, man. We can see past that now.
Yeah, cause this desperation time.
Yep, that's it.
See, Esau, like these people out here don't believe us, but guess who believes us? The elites. Like the ones who see control the planet Earth, those who rule the world, the bankers, they believe us, man. They know we got the truth.
Yeah, that's it.
You know?
Revelation 12 and 12, man.
That's it.
Right? The devil knows that he got a short time, man. All right? And the reason why, man, because, again, this word, man, when these higher ups in Esau, when they listen in, man, all right, they don't get sleep at night, man. All right? But they see every single brother waking up, you know, that's another pill they got to take, man. You know what I mean? That's another pill they got to take. That's another medication they got to fill out, all right? Because another brother just woke up. Now he got the truth, man. All right? So again, that's why he's like I'm saying, he's in desperation mode now. All right? Now he's doing everything he can to further his agenda, man. And the quicker that it comes, all right, the better to him, man. All right? But go ahead, man. I'm telling you to go ahead and do it. All right? Because the quicker you do it, all right, the quicker Yahweh Shah going to spring into action, man. All right?
Precept. This Wisdom of Solomon 2, the point at verse 6, I'm going to start at verse 5. It said, for our time is a very shadow that passeth away.
Right, and the shadow, yeah, you are going to the concept of the shadow, we always going to it, man. You know, a shadow is not there forever, man. You know, it has a short time when that shadow casts itself, and then it's gone, man.
Yep.
All right? And so likewise today, man. All right? You got
God, it said, for our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again.
right, and that's what's in the mind of the Hyos and Esau, man. All right? They're saying, look, man, our time to rule is a shadow, man. We don't have no time to waste. All right? Yep.
It said, come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in you.
That's right, man. All right. So it said, let us speedily use the creatures as in youth, man. All right. So now right now they're in desperation mode, man.
Yep.
All right. Right now, and like the scripture said, right? It said it is fast sealed, man. All right. And they know it's sealed, man. They know that their fate is sealed. Okay. So whatever they can do, all right, to get out their excitement or their agenda, right? They're gonna do it, man. All right. And that's why you see these high ups of Esau. That's why they old, decrepit. All right, they had to take medication just to keep their heart pumping.
Right.
They had to get heart transplants.
Right.
All right, go through surgery and things like that just to keep living, man. All right, because they know that this is it, man.
Going back to that speedily, this Job 5 and 13, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong.
Right, man. Read it again.
Con, it says, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward
which is crooked, is carried headlong.
Right, man. So they take the wise and their own craftiness, man. All right. So they believe, like I'll quote it, right? It says the wisdom is taken away from Tina, man. All right. And the ways of the crooked are forlorn, man. All right. In other words, again, going back to crooked, man. The ways of wickedness is forlorn, man. All right. So now, at this point in time, man, now it's starting to be taken away, man. Okay. Now the Lord is starting to take away that wisdom away from the higher ups of Esau, and now they're just putting everything together with glue and toothpicks, man.
God, they're headlong. It's being hasty.
Yeah.
They leaping before they look, man. They head over heels before they even got down, sit down. They ain't got time to think about it and plan out, man. They just, it's like a team that's known for running the ball. Now they in the corner where they got to pass the ball now, man. They ain't used to that, man. You know, that's why we see right through it, man. Everything this devil do is not working no more.
Yeah, you got motherfucker 4th and 32.
Yeah.
They ain't finna run them.
Toss left, sweet
They ain't
left.
finna run them toss sweet. They finna go for it all, man.
You know he finna throw the ball.
They finna throw the ball. So that's why we see Esau, he's been made there. That's the scripture say, man. That's why when you go into the scripture, like you quoted earlier, Revelation the 12th chapter, this man coming down with great wrath, man. You got that? Bring it up, bring it up.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens.
Now hold up. When it said rejoice ye heavens in the spirit, that's talking about us, man. We the heavens. Right. And that's why Yahweh Shai said the kingdom of heaven is within you, man. So we the heavens. We got a doctrine, a certain doctrine that elevate us above everybody else, man. Right? Go ahead.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
See, those who dwell in the courts of the Lord. Right? That's what we dwelling in the house of David right now. Right? Go ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
See, and that's talking about everybody outside of this truth. Matter of fact, let's prove that. Give me second Ezra. When it say woe to everybody in the earth, right?
Yeah.
That's everybody outside of the truth in the world. Woe to you. When that word woe means destruction. That's why this doctrine is so offensive, man. We pretty much tell you gonna die, man. All right, your little one's gonna die. Hey, it's gonna be a day you're gonna see your little ones, they ribs. You gonna have no power in your hand, man. The Lord bring a famine, man. Now, nigga ripping and running, got debit cards. That shit gonna come to a rough end, man, when the Lord spring into action, man. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is 2 15 and 14. Woe to the world.
See, woe to the world. The Bible is not encouraging you niggas, man. In fact, it's condemning the world. It said, woe to the world. Go ahead.
And them that dwell therein.
Yeah, all you niggas that live in the world, man. You niggas that put your stock into this current system, man. You know? Yeah, yeah. And niggas, man, you know, TikTok. You know what I mean? Nigga on TikTok, nigga throwing a party.
This type
of shit. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. They got big flat wings, man.
Yeah, it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
And of the sea. The sea mean the people. That's when you get everybody together. This is a sea. Hey, you ever saw, like, for an example, somebody be on a concert and they dive into the crowd, and they're like a sea of the people. That's what that word sea, a metaphor for the people, man.
Yeah, it's called crowd surfing.
Crowd surfing. Yep. Go ahead.
For the devil is come down unto you.
For the who?
The devil is come down unto you.
Yeah, they ain't talking about some guy in a red spandex suit, man. That's the cunning divine favor of the Christian church, man. To keep you bringing that bread in there. The devil is dealing with Esau. Matter of fact, somebody give me Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 10 real quick. Let's prove that that's the devil, man. That's Esau, man. Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 10.
God, in Wisdom of Solomon 10 and 10, when the righteous fled from his brother's wrath.
See, read that again.
When the righteous fled from his brother's wrath.
Read this again.
God, it says, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
See, so who is that devil, man, coming out with great wrath? That's Esau. That's it. Read that. Now read what you got again.
God, it said when the righteous fled from his brother's wrath, she guided him in the right path.
Right, and that's dealing with this knowledge. The Lord guided us into safety, man. By default, us being able to have His truth, we're in a safe place, man. Okay, go ahead.
God, she guided him in the right paths, showed him the kingdom of the Most High,
Yep.
and gave him knowledge of holy things.
See? Go ahead.
Made him rich in his travails,
Yep.
and multiplied the fruit of his labor.
Yeah, see that? So that's gonna come that's all the things that come up. It's a reward for this, man. Yeah, people look at us like we bugging. But guess what? It's a reward for this, man.
That's it.
That's why when Yahushua came on the scene, tell you how the Lord made himself poor, man. Whew. He had nowhere to rest his head, man. But it was a reward. That's why when you read Hebrews, the 12th chapter, the Lord said he was looking past. The Lord was shamed. Matter of fact, give me that real quick. Let's get that for the sermon. Yeah, get that. People don't know the Lord was shamed, man. Especially when they hung him up on the cross. He was naked. They just whooped him, man. But the Lord endured that shame. Why? Because he knew it was a reward. Go ahead, give me that real
God, in
quick.
Hebrews 12:2, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher
So
of our
that's what we
faith.
look up to, Yahushua. We following the steps of what Yahushua did. Go ahead.
It said, who for the joy that was set before him.
Yeah, everything, the pleasures evermore. All right, the Lord is sitting at the right hand of his Father, man. The Lord is being worshipped in the heavens, man.
That's it.
To tell you that in Philippians, I think that Philippians 2. The angels, oh, Revelation the 5th chapter. The angels bow down to the Lord, Yahushua, man.
God.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, so like who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross,
Endure the cross, go ahead.
despising the shame.
Despising the shame, man. See? They think that this is just some friendly, no, man, this is a blood-curdling book, man. Full of, you know, mourning, lamentations, and woe, man. Weeping. Hey, that's why you read Jeremiah 50 chapter and tell you how we gonna come back weeping to the Lord. But that weeping really ain't we gonna just be crying. It's talking about we gonna be complaining, man.
That's it.
And the Lord gonna honor that. Why? Because he said, look, man, I got spirits on the planet Earth that ain't with that bullshit. They complaining. So you know we're gonna deliver them, man. Just like, matter of fact, get that righteous lot. The righteous lot. Y'all got some over there? Yeah, finish this up.
It says, I'm going to start from the top. Revelation 12:12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
So we rejoice. Just like we heard about the nigga got put to death. The Wakanda nigga. That was joyful, man. That was joyous, man. Because, huh?
They put stock in it.
Yeah, they put stock down. That was just say nigga like T.I. I said, man, Atlanta's the new Wakanda. A bunch of faggots out there, and you pushing that shit like that's the new Wakanda, man. That show you how low level a nigga is, man. You looking at some shit, Wakanda, as being your refuge, man. Yeah, the face of Wakanda. Because the Lord know what these niggas mind, they sick, twisted. The Lord put that was shameful too. Niggas sitting around poor and shit. What type of shit? Nigga died of colon cancer. That's almost 40. Yeah, he suffered like a motherfucker, man.
They were getting popped, man.
Yeah, they were getting popped, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, finish up.
Finish,
Yeah, it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down on you having great wrath.
Yeah, so we rejoicing because the devil is about to come down with great wrath. Everybody else spooked. We rejoicing. We can't wait till the power shut out in America. Hey, these horror, that's gonna be beautiful, man.
Yep.
They're gonna be chased down, man.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, some nigga get out the junk. Yeah, they're gonna let them niggas out. Yeah. Oh, nigga Teddy. Oh yeah. Oh, shit set up. Yeah,
It
boy.
said, because he knoweth that he has but a short time.
So this devil know he had but a short time, man. Right? Go ahead. Give me what you got.
It's Romans chapter 11, verse 4. But what saith the answer of the Most High to him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men.
Yeah, so when the scripture said the Lord reserved to himself 7,000 men, that ain't like a literal number. That word 7. Yeah. They got coal in his like nigga got some flip right now at the 9th floor in the county. You like, man, get off away from this dude, man. Because his reflection shows what he represents. Read this again.
It says,
That's why you got to faith.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
What?
It says, I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have now bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Yeah, so we haven't bowed to this man. We don't subscribe to the trends of Esau, man. You know? In fact, we testify against, we speak out against him. Now we gotta be in his world, because you have a nigga say, well, why won't you go back? Well, Yahushua told you in St. John the 17th chapter, man, that he pray that we stay in the world till he get back. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. Verse 5. Even so then, at this present time, 2020.
Yep, 2020.
Also, there is a remnant according to the election of grace.
Yeah, there's a remnant according to the election of grace. You see how heavy that is, man? I mean, the Lord in his mercy, he bestowed grace upon certain spirits, man. And it starts with a mindset. It ain't so much. Hey, there's a lot of brothers out here. Like we got brothers out here watching. These brothers ain't necessarily got to be out here, you know, long as they believe and they can see the vision we see, man. You know, the Lord gonna have mercy on them. Yeah, come on. Hey, go back to what you had something?
Lot.
That's what I want.
Yeah, this is 2 Peter 2. I start at verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes.
Right, so this is Sodom and Gomorrah all again. The Lord gonna turn this place to ashes, man. Right, go ahead.
Condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example.
Right, so Sodom and Gomorrah was left as an ensample. You go into that word ensample, it literally means example, man. So Sodom and Gomorrah was left as an example, right? Go ahead.
Making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
Now hold up, who came right after Esau? The so-called white man came right after and did the same thing Sodom and Gomorrah did, and worse, man. Because back then, they ain't had the technology, not that I'm aware of, brother can correct me, but I don't know if they had the chop your rod off and give you estrogen pills.
Yeah, you growing titties.
Yeah, you growing titties.
You was down, you was just playing, you was just a tight end in high school. Now you got titties and shit, man. Man.
Oh, we saw a nigga come up here yesterday.
Oh, man.
This nigga 6'8" with some booty. I mean, the nigga really had booty shots, man.
That's how you know it's the height of weakness. It's the height of everything been sick. Like you said, they ain't have stuff like this. But this, you know, had guys just look like women in the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
But this, they go above beyond for their wickedness, man.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, add on what you're saying, man. That's why it was spoken with Ezra, right? He said, look, there was a seed of evil.
Oh, the evil. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
And he said, look how much is sprung
To this time. How much more to the time of the threshing? Woo! That's bad, because, man, like you said, the 6'8" nigga, man, this deep tackle, man.
Yeah.
Nigga had ass shots, man.
Yeah, this is the result of that seed of wickedness being planted, man. That's it. All right, and look how much it's grown, man. All right,
Let's say something too slight.
think every single form of wickedness that happened back in Israel.
Daniel, second chapter.
Yeah,
That's statue.
yeah, and that's that stone.
That stone. It was, hey,
In the feet.
yeah, it
Because
kind
the
of
feet,
hit.
because that feet is the ear, which is a picture of everything that happened back in the past.
That's why.
All right.
Hey, this is the most wickedest kingdom ever erected, man. This is the wickedest kingdom ever. That's why the angel told John, why you marveling at this bitch, man? Because he had never saw anything like this, man. You know, cars, what they call it? Chariots with no horses. That's about cars, man. See that? That's spirit. Come on. That man called all y'all. Heaven, man. Why would that happen, man? See that?
Yeah, I see that.
We always tell you how Shai make his point. Well, like, look, man, he made the car, you get the car, get your attention. All of a sudden, a bumper dragging on him. Come on, man. Wonderful counselor of the Lord.
Wonderful counselor, man.
Showing that this is, come on, man. Yeah, come on. Oh, come on. Let's go back to where you got.
Yeah, this back. I'm gonna start at verse 6 again. 2 Peter 2 and 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes.
Yeah, this is violent. Matter of fact, give me Ezekiel 2, man. But that's why I hate these pork chop pastor niggas, man. They push this love. You know what I mean? Everybody embracing each other. And they misrepresent Yahweh Shem Yahushua in this book. This is the bloodiest book ever published, man. Yeah, give me this real quick. Hey, you remember the story of what her name, who could be Mary and reincarnated?
Stabbed, put a
stake
in his head.
Yeah. She took the tent.
She blessed above all women.
She blessed above all women. She blessed above all women, right? But what she did, she murdered a dude. She put you down.
That's Judah, man.
I think it is Judah, right?
No.
Jael.
But that could be. Yeah.
That's Judah.
Yeah, Judah too. That's Judah. That's Judah.
That's Mary.
Yeah, that's spirit. Because they said she blessed above all women. But what she did, she murdered it. She took the nail and put it in a dude's temple and nailed it in his head.
She fed him and killed him.
Yeah, she fed him. She lured them in the house,
Lured them
fed
out,
them,
yeah.
and killed them, man. And the Lord said she was blessed above all women. These motherfuckers don't know that, man.
Yeah. Judah did the same. Took all the
All
favors.
her
Oh,
sons.
Judas to the Hall of Pharaohs, yeah.
His own sword.
Uh-huh.
And you know that happened to this day. Guys get their own gun and get shot with their own gun. You know what I'm saying?
She had them twice.
Yeah, she had them
All
twice.
her strength.
She wasn't that powerful. She had it twice. And
But
boom.
that was Judas.
That was Jael, really.
That was Jael,
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
That's spirit, man.
And she was blessed above all
All
women.
women.
Which Hall of Pharaohs, I believe that's the one who said, look, don't come against these people.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah,
it was
let's
the
stay-
Lord will.
Lord
Yeah,
will.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, it was one of the generals that told
One of the
him
generals,
not
yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
But he did it anyway.
He did it anyway.
And he told them straight up, look, if the Lord be with these people, man.
Yeah, find fault in them.
But see, that's heavy because now the Lord with us again.
Yeah.
So you'll be fucked up, you come up against him right now.
Let's see if his words be true.
Yeah.
Esau
Yeah.
gonna actually test that out, man.
Yeah, Esau mother. Esau gonna test that theory. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Esau sent a monkey out into space to try to see what's going on.
I just read it. Wisdom Solomon, second chapter.
Yep.
But when you read Isaiah 28 chapter, go into that. How the heart of every one of them is deep.
Yep.
Yep, go ahead.
What you want me to like?
So they're talking like 9, man.
2 and 10.
Yep, that is. It's this is Ezekiel 2 and 10. Watch. And he spread it before me, and it was written within.
Matter of fact, I think you can jump up to 9. Yeah.
Ezekiel 2 and 9. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me,
Uh-huh.
and lo, a roll of a book was therein.
That's talking about these scriptures, man.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead.
And he spread it before me,
Uh-huh.
and it was written within and without.
Yeah, that's how the Bible is written. Within and without. You know, go ahead.
Yeah. And there was written therein Lamentations,
And it went Lamentations,
mournings,
mournings,
and woe.
and woe. Ain't nothing good about that, man.
Yeah.
Even when you talk about the deliverance, it's gonna be bloodshed. Even in our deliverance, it's gonna be a lot of people that die, man.
Yeah.
So it ain't no way around it. The Lord bringing drama, man.
That's it.
Yep. That was it on that, right? Come on, let's go back to where you was at.
Okay, Con, yeah, this back
That feel
second.
good though. That little rain feel good.
That's
That feel
it.
good.
Yep, 2 Peter 2, and since again, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah to ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly,
Yep, go ahead.
and deliver just Lot,
See, and deliver who?
just Lot,
Just Lot. Go ahead.
vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Yeah, he was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Now you see a post, even if you let's say if you get on Facebook, you see some shit, you about to go crazy. That means you vexed with these motherfuckers, man. So the Lord delivered Lot. Why did he deliver Lot? Because he was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. Go ahead.
Oh, Con, let me see, I got a real quick precept.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You got
Con, yo, this is Genesis chapter 19, just to let you know he was vexed. So like in Genesis 19, and matter of fact, I think it's at 1. Yo, this Genesis 19 and 1, and there came 2 angels at Sodom, and even, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom.
Yeah, and what Lot was doing in the gate, man? Just chilling. Oh, he was prophesying,
That's
man.
it, yeah, that's it.
He was vexed. That's
Yep.
the proof.
Yep.
He was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. He was telling them they're gonna be condemned, man.
Yep.
Because they was wicked.
Con,
And this is the modern day gate,
That's it.
right? Go ahead.
Con, back Genesis, it's like it. 2 Peter 2 and 7, it said, and deliver
And
just.
that's why you see that key that play on words, righteous lot. We back it out, righteous lot, man.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
Con, it said, and deliver just Lot, best with the conversation of the wicked, for that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day.
Yeah, so we vex from day to day with the wickedness that we have to see and hear. Okay? We have to endure wickedness here in America, man. And if you got no problem with it, then the Lord got a problem with you. Now, if somebody asks you, hey man, how you feel about homosexuals? You say, hey, long as they stay on their side of the street, Lord gonna kill you, man. Okay? This is not your grandma's doctrine, man. This is not bringing everybody together. This is not a call to bring all black people together either, man. Okay? Go ahead, you got it.
I think that was the point on that. It's
Some
Sirach.
more now, I believe, but you know.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
No, go ahead. Don't get one. Go back.
It's Sirach, chapter 44, verse 17. Noah was found perfect and righteous.
Hey, see that? It say Noah was found perfect and righteous, man. It is heaven, man. Because when you think about it, Noah really wasn't just perfect in the flesh like that. If you really got spiritual eyes, because why would he say found perfect? That means the Lord scrutinized him and said, you know what? You perfect because of a certain thing. Continue.
Yep. It says, Noah was found perfect and righteous. In the time of wrath, he was taken in exchange for the world.
Yep.
Therefore, was he left as a remnant unto the earth when the flood came.
Yep. So hold up, real quick. Somebody give me Genesis. I think that's Genesis 5 and is that 29? Get that.
God, yep, this
There's
is
a reason why Noah got out of there, man. Because he followed explicit instructions, man. See, when the Lord tell you to do something, you do it. That's it, man. See, the Lord told us to come out and teach. What we found out, when you read the scripture, the Lord opened up your mind, the Lord commanded us to go out and teach. That's in Matthew the 28th chapter. Because the Lord said he wanted to see if we're going to be ashamed of him, man. That's why when you read in the Apocrypha, it says there's a shame that brings death, then there's a shame that brings life, man. Yeah. That's bad. Because look at it, this ain't the time. Hey, this is the time when niggas rocking Gucci belts and jumping out of foreign cars and posting on Facebook with their money, man.
Yeah.
So you think this cool to have scriptures? And the Lord knew that. The Lord knew that. That's why when you read, matter of fact, give me that. Give me Wisdom of Solomon real quick before we go any further. You know, Wisdom of Solomon. You think the Lord didn't know? You think the Lord didn't know that was going to be going on? The Lord knew it was going to be niggas with late model cars and foreign cars. And, you know, this is going to be the height of really that ball and shit. This is really the height of that shit. Yo, where you can actually get on, you can create your own. That's an Edomite through and through, man. And then you got dirt, mud, and shit.
Mud riding.
Yeah, mud ride. Y'all more wreck too. You saw that?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, real quick before you get it, like this is the time when you actually can create your own media.
Only fans.
Yeah, you can get your own fans. You don't need TV. You got your own shit.
Only fans. Yeah. That's it.
That's why the scriptures say the lust of the eyes in this world is the lust of the eyes and the lust of the flesh. Because think about it, to be on the social media, right, you got to stunt. You can't just be on there humble. Your picture, you got to be. Yeah, you got to be bold in the sun. That's why the lust of the eyes. The lust of the eyes and the lust of the flesh.
That's that image they trying to maintain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
It's Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 18. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the sound of the sick.
Yep. Nigga, man.
Verse 18. I will gather them that are sorrowful.
With the Isaiah 4:1.
Seven women take hold.
Yes, that 7 women shall take hold of us. There's gonna be all kind of women running behind us saying, let us be.
I'm gonna make a man more precious than gold, even of the gold of Ophir, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's a precious thing, man. When we've been downtrodden, we've been talked about, we've been called.
And that's why people ask about you. Like, motherfuckers who ain't seen you in a while, they wonder where you at and shit because that means the Lord made you precious like gold. Gold ain't easy to find. You know? That's why some people that find us is like gold to them. They be like, damn, man, I found the brother. Oh, shit. And that's spirit. But that's the Lord say, I'm going to make my men precious as fine gold. Gold, you don't see gold every day. You know? Yep.
If I may, like Apostle Gabar say, you know, the men is the prize.
That's it.
You know?
I ain't gonna lie to spirit, I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
And that show that so-called white man a cook, man. That bitch made the woman the prize.
See, that's prophecy being fulfilled. What the scripture said. I will create a new thing in the earth.
Yeah.
Woman shall
surpass.
right. But
you give bras, goddamn roses and shit.
ladies first.
You ain't gonna eat pop, motherfucker.
Yeah.
The whole ladies first.
Tuesday is you get $3 big
Yeah, man.
and you got him, man. You pushing that shit.
$60.
$60, and you got him, man. But this nigga set them over you, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. Yeah, but that showed that Esau, that showed the so-called white man by confusion.
Yeah, man.
Hey, that's what the Lord said. Surely he's turning the thing upside down.
Yeah, that's it.
This ain't nothing new, man. It's been prophesied before. We got preachers.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Jude, verse 14. And Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, prophesied of these, saying, Behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints to execute judgment upon all, and to convince all that are ungodly, among them all their ungodly deeds which they have ungodly committed.
Yeah, so the Lord come on all his men to bring judgment, man. Which that's, you know, it's 10,000 of his. That's talking about the host of, they're talking about heaven's, the scripture call it heaven's armies. The Lord gonna pop up, man, with the UFOs, which you call it. Hey, that's heavy, you know, the Lord gonna be standing, when he come back, man. And the Lord gonna come back with a big golden girdle.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, let me get that.
Get all three of them.
Get all of them out. Oh yeah, come. That's how the Lord gonna be standing on there. Gonna be standing on the chair. You're gonna mess your head up, man. You ain't gonna be able to comprehend that.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it how it's
That's gonna be the whole thing. A so-called black man.
So this the one that we kicked. You been beating their ass for all these years?
Yeah, that's right. And that's why.
Oh yeah.
Strange, man.
But give me that. That's Isaiah 52.
That's why I say when the salvation is known as a stranger to this salvation.
Yep.
Right? Because it's strange to people that are going to see a so-called Negro on top of a chariot, man. And the sky looking down at everybody, man. All right? Ready to judge, man.
That's it.
And that ain't for everybody, because somebody ear hustler, they'll say these niggas crazy, man. See, that's why the Lord set it up that way. You gotta remember, you think about it, man. I be talking about this, a bird. See, people don't really think about that. You got an animal on the earth that takes flight, man. Think about that, man. The Lord created that, man. A bird that just takes flight. That's crazy, man.
And another thing too about it, man, to extrapolate what you're saying, right? That bird, right, through instinct, you know how air has certain channels.
That's right. It's highways in the air. Yeah, there's highways in the air.
So a bird, they know
They split the
how to
air.
ride the wave.
Yeah, get that. And somebody get Ecclesiastes 43.
I got one for you real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 31:5, as birds flying, so will the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah of hosts,
The
defend
word host
Jerusalem.
means armies. So the Lord said he's going to defend us as birds flying. That's talking about the chariots. Hey, and I'm going to say something too, man. There's some heavy animals out here that the Lord created, man, that you consider. Hey, even when you think about the sun, man, the Lord got a big ball of fire just suspended on nothing, man. The Lord out there, man. When you really think about it, the Lord is totally out there, man.
Hey, excuse me, bro. I was reading verse of the day, Psalm of the day right now. Talking about birds.
Bring it up.
This Psalm of the day, Psalms 102 and 6, right? It's I am like the pelican of the wilderness. I am like the owl of the desert.
Yeah, that's it. That's that fight. And that's going to that wisdom too.
Right.
Yeah, like an owl. Hey, that's why for it's up in the spirit. When you look at that statue over there, right? See, like, motherfuckers walk by there, they don't know what's really going on with them.
Right.
They don't know that that's heavy shit.
Right.
Like, you see, you ever saw like these movies, right? You see the goat head and you see the 6-point stuff?
Right.
That's that. Right. It's 5 points south, it's 5 points south,
Right.
they go to goat head. Right. But now when you look on that stout, what's on top of it? An owl. Wow. Because what they understand, see his level. You got the what you call it? You got the monkey face.
Right. Toad.
Yeah, you got I'm talking about from the fade.
Okay,
you got the monkey and the parrot.
You got the monkey.
That's the bottom of the list. The monkeys, they imitate you.
Right.
Like a monkey and a parrot imitate you.
Right.
Then you got the
What they say in the word, monkey see, monkey do.
Right. That's why, like, if you go to Yale and shit, they got that shit out there. They got, like, a nigga will see that and be like, what the hell they got a monkey? They don't know that the motherfuckers understand the spirit realm. Like, animals represent shit. Like, a parrot and a monkey represent imitating. You hear somebody say something and you be a mockingbird. Then I think you got, what's that, the frog? Yeah, the frog's stubborn. You can put a frog, in hot water and he ain't gonna move. Like you put a frog in water,
And you heat it up
And
as
you heat
the
it up.
time goes.
Oh yeah.
frog won't move because he's stubborn, man. He'll sit there and die, man. Then you got then you got you just go straight to the top. You got the dragon and the owl. Those are the two high levels. See, we would be dragons. Matter of fact, get that. Give me that in Isaiah the 43rd chapter. I believe it's Isaiah 43 and 18. Yeah, go ahead and finish that. Yeah.
I'm starting to talk. Isaiah 31:5, as birds flying, so will the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah of hosts defend Jerusalem. Right? So like the ox said, what birds do? They fly. All right, you never seen a bird run around. I mean, a bird can run around and walk, but his main thing.
Birds heavy, man.
Yeah, they heavy.
Bird heavy.
The main thing is a bird is known for is what? To take flight. So this is speaking about the chariots, man. It says, as birds flying, so will the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah of hosts, the most high of armies, defend Jerusalem.
And that's about the elect.
I'm definitely saying that. Yeah. It says, defending also, he will deliver it.
Yep, defending, he would do
Yeah.
that. So the Lord gonna raise us up in those, in what the world calls UFOs.
Right.
See, that ain't for the average nigga, just some nigga, man. This is a high level of understanding, man. Then see a motherfucker be like, I don't believe that. Hold up, motherfucker, you mean to tell me the one that created wind, which when you consider wind, you can't see wind, but you can feel it. That's crazy when you think about that, man. The Lord created the moon. Hey, when you think about, I think that's Philippians 2nd chapter, they're talking about the thing under the earth. You got moles and shit like that. You got shit that live under the earth. It's a colony. Oh, when you go into under the sea, right? They got they call it it's like a community of them. What they call it?
Talking about you talking about over there like the coral reef.
The coral reef. When you go into the coral reef, that shit like a world of its own, man.
The Great Reef or something like in Australia.
Yeah.
It's a whole colony.
It's a colony. It's a community. Hey, them certain fish, when they be, a motherfucker be chasing them, they be warped. They're going to that coral reef and that motherfucker don't even follow them up in there. Because they know that's another realm, man.
So you don't find Nemo.
Yep.
That's a whole community. You know what I mean?
Well, they got pictures of so-called UFOs that go down into the water because that's a portal to heaven. That's why when you read the scripture that night when Yahweh Shah walking on the water, they were like, "What the fuck you doing out here?"
Shemayim.
Oh, that's the Shemayim. That's the Shemayim. The waters. Because that's the waters in the heavens and it's the waters on the ground.
In the water.
That's why you got spaceships in heaven. You got ships that navigate. Spaceships. You got ships in the water. Both of them is waters. Yep. That's why you gotta breathe, and you can't breathe up there either.
The same time as you go in water, you float.
Yeah, you float up there too.
Space, you float in space.
Oh, my shop brought out the point when he said there's channels in the heaven that the birds fly on when they take flight. So is the waters beneath. They got rivers and currents. All right, in the ocean. All right, you get caught if you out there swimming, you get caught by one of those currents. You might get thrown out a mile away from shore, man.
Yeah, they'll never find you again.
Yeah, they'll never find you again.
That's the spirit, because it's like a highway.
That's a highway.
Everything Esau got, he got it from the Lord.
Yeah,
That's the
like a
highway,
highway.
man. Because I was watching something about sea turtles. They ride the wave.
They ride the wave.
They ride the wave to go to one part of the sea to another part of the sea.
Yeah, they ain't even swimming. They get carried.
They get carried. Yeah.
And it's dangerous in the sea. That's why when you read Sirach, the 43rd chapter, they talk about the sailors. When the sailors come back, they always got a damn story to tell you, man. Because you ever notice, man?
No, I was saying like the portals in the ocean. Esau call them the dragon's tail and the Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle. That's like the black hole of the heavens. That's like the black hole of the heavens. But like if you ever saw one of them old maps, like with them pirates.
Oh yeah.
You watch them pirate maps. You watch them old cartoons. The map they got a big ass serpent. That's Leviathan. They're the Kraken. When you watch that movie, A Clash of the Titans, Release the Kraken. Oh, well, that what happened to the Titanic.
That's it. Kraken.
Leviathan got him.
But I said, Most High can't even take it.
Yeah, that was that Kraken said. That was what said before they got on the Titanic. They said only the Most High. They said God Himself can't sink the Titanic. And God sent Leviathan about it.
Y'all talking about Leviathan? A video came out that little baby.
Oh yeah. It's a little baby Leviathan. The video came out. And see, the Lord set up all these cameras to reveal his glory.
Oh, man.
Who that I showed y'all out there in Japan, them big ass Fraggle Rock looking shit?
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah, yeah.
The motherfuckers, they
They sit in the
big
cliff
shit.
on the water.
Yeah, and they so tall, the water come up to their waist. To their waist, real shit.
And then they had some Edomites go out there.
But the Lord had it with that. You can't find that video no more. I've been trying to find that video, man.
They real hairy and stuff.
They real hairy.
They have Edomites going out there filming.
Quick precept.
Get the Lord out there. Go ahead.
Because this is the book of Sirach 42, and I'm going to start at verse 21. He hath garnished the excellent works of his wisdom. He is everlasting, everlasting. Unto him may nothing be added, neither can be diminished.
Yeah,
He hath no need.
nothing can be added to the Lord or taken from the Lord. Right? Go ahead.
Hey, look at this shirt, huh?
Hey.
Beautiful.
Oh, we're going on.
Beautiful thing.
Oh, that's the Spirit of the Lord. Yeah, go ahead.
God, I'm going to read it again. It says, he hath garnished the excellent works of his wisdom. He is everlasting, everlasting. Unto him may nothing be added, neither can be diminished, and he hath no need of any counsel.
Yep.
Just bag y'all up. Like, Lord, he created all these things. You can't come to the Lord and say, what about this, what about that? Because the Lord already thought of it, man.
Yeah.
He
Ain't
don't
nothing you
have
can think of.
Yeah, ain't nothing you can think of. Yeah.
You can't say, well, you know what? I believe the Lord could have made a grasshopper. It's already there.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
I got a quick
Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 41. Upon the second day, thou madest the spirit of the firmament and commandest it to part asunder and to make division betwixt the waters, that the one part might go up and the other right might remain beneath.
That's heaven. That's the two waters. That's the heavens and the waters. That's the water. Really, everything is water. Even your body made up of a lot of water.
Let the waters bring forth the living.
Let the water bring forth the living creature. Hey, that's why the Lord gonna show his power. Do you know the fire gonna be so hot? It's gonna evaporate all this water. Like you really water. That's why the Lord said you're gonna be turned to dust. So the Lord do things just to show his power, man.
You saw think it's like global warming.
Yeah.
Like they'll stuff ice caps in the Arctic. They think it's global warming, but it's Yahweh Shah, man, making everything melt. Like I said, it's gonna make everything evaporate, man. It's gonna purify this place when it moves shit.
Yeah, then that fire from the Lord, it's a concentrated fire. It tells you that in Luke 12, man. And in Habakkuk, where the Lord said, his hands, they talk about his hands. In the Habakkuk, what did they talk about?
Bright beans.
Bright beans from his hands.
Horns coming out his hands.
Horns coming from his hands. When you look at that word horns, I think it means bright beans.
Bright beans, yeah. That was the highlight of this.
Yep.
That's it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Sirach 43 and 28. It said, how shall we be able to magnify him? For he is great above all his works.
Yeah, that's heavy. You think about like a person that invents stuff, their works supersede them. Like you don't think about the motherfucker who made the microwave. You think about the microwave.
Who made the microwave?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You give a fuck about that. But the Lord is so bad, he out exceed his works. Now think about it. The Lord is so cold to where there's certain things you can't see. This is what the Lord wanted you to see.
Yeah.
The trees and shit and birds. He wanted you to see that. Imagine what you can't see.
Jump down to 32.
Well, hold on real quick. You got to preach.
I remember the apostles talking about a guy was asking to see the spirit, and he had seen the spirit, and he had bugged out.
Oh yeah.
Remember? Hey man.
Hey, that'll help. The Lord will let motherfuckers, like you see motherfuckers toning themselves and shit, the Lord will open them up to realms. And then it fuck them up on this realm.
Yeah.
That's why when you remember the story of Elisha, remember when they came to get Elisha? What Elisha told? Open his eyes up, boy. And then the Lord opened his eyes up, he saw number chariots everywhere. And then Elisha said, you know what? See? He more with us than on them. Yeah, it's chariots up, that's it.
I'm going to jump down to verse 32. Sirach 43 and 32, it said, there are yet hid greater things than these be.
Yeah, there are yet hid greater things than these be. Yeah, this nigga help.
For we have seen but a few of his works.
See? There are yet here greater things than these be. We have seen yet but a few of his works, man.
Step it up.
Hey, yeah, go ahead and bring that out. Then I want you to bring that back. Come on, come on.
Step it up. Step it back.
Go ahead.
This on Colossians 1:16. For by him were all things created.
That's
That
it.
are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible.
Woo!
Whether they be thrones or dominions.
Oh, that's heavy. Like, hey, hold on. What's the invincible throne? The kingdom.
That's it.
Because there's actually thrones out there, but you don't see them yet. There's a kingdom out there for us, man. Yeah, that motherfucker got black light, see, yes.
This old gray hair bitch.
Motherfucker here proud as hell in a wheelchair. That's Edomite. They think they're gonna rule forever, man.
Yeah, man. One of them little ones.
Yeah, that was one of them motherfuckers at them hangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, she one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, she knows she went to them old pigs.
Yeah, she one probably she been calling the police on. They ain't got no ass.
But I said, well, I pay Simon said you do jumping jacks. That bitch can't do it, but you proud though, man. Stupid hoe.
Let's play Simon Said real quick. 10 jumping jacks. Motherfucker, you can't do it, man.
But you proud though.
Yeah.
But you can't put them motherfuckers. But she trusting that law, man.
Yeah, she trusting Esau.
Yeah, that's
Like
it.
that little burning fight nigga right
Yeah,
there.
man.
Yeah, go ahead, huh?
Back to rock.
Oh, matter of fact, read this one more time. Huh?
Back on Colossians 1:16. And by him were all things created, that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him.
That's it. That's it. Let's know this is Lord's move, man. They say all things, even scenarios, man. Alligators, all the cars and shit. Esau, man. The Lord created Esau, man. It doesn't say he's a minister to the Most High. The Lord put him on his payroll, man. So all things created for the Lord.
Proverbs 16:4.
I got it right now.
That'd be it, yeah.
It's the book, Proverbs
You get that
16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil.
Yeah, so the Lord made even the wicked for the day of evil. What's the day of evil? For an example, when you came over here on them slave ships. So it had to be, the so-called white man was created for that moment. He had to be there. The wicked had to be there. It's just like Minister Society. When the nigga Kane got shot, that nigga said, where's Kane? Which one of y'all is Kane? The director had to make him for that moment, man. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, this is all Salakia. Revelations 4:11. Revelations 4:11. Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things.
Yeah, that proves the Lord created everything, man. The Lord created the demons, man. On the left-hand side, the Lord actually created the demons. Hey, that show that the Lord out there. Yahweh Shai out there. Really, Yahweh Shai created everything.
I say that Lord.
Lower case.
Yep, lower case, yep.
Them mother don't know that it was Yahweh Shai who created everything when you really go into it.
That's right, girl.
Yeah, go ahead.
James 1 and in verse 3 it says, all things were made by him,
See?
and without him was not anything
St.
made.
John.
Yep.
Start at, yeah, read that again. Just go to the point, because that's a whole other.
St. John 1 and 3, it says, all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made.
They're dealing with Yahweh Shai. That's why Yahweh Shai known as the hand of the Lord. Lord wrote everything existed by Yahweh Shai. That's why when you read, matter of fact, go to St. John, you in 1, go down to like the 5th verse and read that.
St. John 1 and 5, and the light shineth in the darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not.
Right, so you people don't comprehend what we talking about because it's too amazing. You know? Man, what's about to happen is going to be breathtaking, man. It's going to be spectacular. You're not going to be able to wrap your mind around what the Lord preparing, man. Because he out there. You know? Go ahead. That's why you see that word glory and glorious. That really goes like into stunt. That's why the Lord why you think the Lord come in with a golden girdle on? That's splendor, man, and majesty, man. That's the King of Kings. Go ahead.
Verse 6.
Oh, when you go into Solomon crib, man, Solomon crib was crazy, man. It was all gold, man.
It took 14 years to build.
Yeah, it took 14 years to build Solomon house, man. Yep, go ahead.
Verse 6, St. John 1 and verse 6, it says, there was a man sent from the Most High, whose name was John.
Yeah, that's dealing with John the Baptist. Go ahead.
Verse 7, the same came for a witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe.
Yeah, all men I believe. Yeah. Who that is?
Verse 8, he was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. So John the Baptist, all right, was not that light, which is Yahweh Shai. But John the Baptist, all right, he was the forerunner of Yahweh Shai, all right. He was the herald of Yahweh Shai. He was sent there to pave the way. Hear ye, all right. The king is coming.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. He was there to roll out that red carpet. All right. I'm gonna read verse 7 again. The same came for a witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. Verse 8, he was not that light, but was
just like us. We ain't the light. We can't save you. We just giving you the word. See, go ahead.
It says, for he was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. Verse 9, that was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh unto the world.
It ain't talking about everybody. They're talking about everybody of the elect. Right.
Verse 10, he was in the world, and the world was made by him.
See, that's the point. He was in the world, and the world was made by him. So the Lord made the world. Yahweh Shai made the world. They tell you that in Hebrews, the first chapter 2. Get that. Hebrews 1 and 2.
Made the world.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Psalm 104 and verse 4. Who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire. Who laid the foundations of the earth, that it should not be removed forever. Thou comest.
Yeah, that proved that the earth ain't gonna explode one day. That's Esau shit.
Yeah.
Like that misery little company shit.
John
Yeah,
Mann,
that
shit,
nigga, that man,
John Mann retired.
living down here and shit. Coming out of the business, Bart Starr and shit.
Lee Corso.
Lee Corso.
Lee Corso, man. He ain't putting that face mask on, man. Fuck him, man.
But that's Esau shit. They like to say, and they'll give you the scenarios. They even give you World War III, but they like to say a comet or asteroid, and this is going to stop mankind, life as we know it. No, man. The Earth, global warming. Earth gonna be here forever. The Earth is the stage what kingdoms is played out on. We gonna be on the Earth ruling.
Yeah, Earth gonna be here, but he ain't gonna be here.
But he ain't gonna be here. And that's heavy. He always talk about extinction. He always talk about the dinosaur. The dinosaur's still here.
Right.
Motherfuckers don't know that.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Down.
Well, yeah, you know when you go into when they talk about the dinosaurs, they say they hid up under the
trees.
The trees, the marsh. I forgot what the name of the tree. They call them the behemoth.
The cedars. Now I say the tail like a cedar, but I think it just say trees on it.
It's a certain tree. Go to it. Go to it.
Just say.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Jeremiah chapter 27, verse 5. I have made the earth, the man and the beast that are upon the ground.
Yep, that's Yahweh Shai. Yep, go ahead.
By my great power.
Now, really, it was that's Yahweh Shai, because really it's Yahweh. He get the credit what Yahweh Shai did. Yahweh great. Yahweh don't have to move up his throne, man. That's why when you read Genesis, really, I think around the 3rd chapter, that's when Yahweh come into the picture. The second chapter. But when you go into like the 1st chapter and all that is dealing with the angels and Yahweh Shai. But really, man, I don't want to throw nobody on, man. This for like the serious-minded. You know, the elect, we help, let's say we're part of that, we help build the earth, man.
Right.
That's why in the spirit, we got love for animals and shit.
Right.
Until they're going to enjoy the work of their hands.
The work of their hands.
Right.
The Elohim.
Yep, that's it.
Elohim, that means the gods.
That's it.
That's it.
The powers.
Can I say something? If you ain't pissed off with what they doing to this earth, you ain't a part of that. Probably ain't a part of that number, man. You got to be really highly upset, man, what they doing.
Yeah, you get pissed off with what happened like to the giraffes and you know, I mean because you helped create them.
Hey, that's why brothers always speaking about chemtrails, always talking about the water getting polluted, always talking about the bees being extinct or this certain animal being extinct, because we helped create it, man. All right, we hate to see this fucking devil, you know, creating havoc upon our creation. Lord willing, we be a part of that number, you know.
But that's too, that's not too high for a fool. Hold up, I done get here, we'll go right. Go ahead.
right, this is the book of John 15:27. It says, and you shall also bear witness, because you have been with me from the beginning.
See? We've been with the Lord from the beginning. That's bad. Hey, you gonna bear witness. Hey, that's heaven. You can't bear witness unless you was there. In the spirit, how you gonna just come out on the scene and bear witness? You went there. So the Lord has raised us up to bear witness because we were there from the beginning. And really go into it in Ephesians, the first chapter too. You have more of that? Yeah, more. That was it. That's beautiful. You had something?
Yeah, about the behemoth, Job 40.
Okay, yeah, read that real quick.
Job 40, 15 through 24.
There's a reason why I said shade. My friend, look that up. Let's see what they say. Look at their words.
Might tell you.
Somebody look at that Job 40. Not just at the naked eye. Shady means, you know, when something's shady, it ain't clear. Yeah, go ahead.
Job 40, 15 through 24. Behold now, behemoth, which I made with thee, he eateth grass and an ox. Lo now
What is that? What else animal you can think of that do that? Eat of grass and eat of an ox. Go ahead.
Lo now, his strength is in his loins, and his force is in the navel of his belly. He moveth his tail like a cedar.
Right, so it say he moved. What's a cedar? A tree. You think about a dinosaur, they tail look like a damn tree, man. He moved his tail like a cedar. See, go ahead.
The sinews of his stones are wrapped together. His bones are as strong pieces of brass. His bones are like bars of iron. He is the chief of the ways of Yahweh.
He's the chief of the ways of your house. Like the chief is like the top, you know, that's one of the most beautiful best piece of work. Why you think Esau just came up with Jurassic Park and all this shit, man?
Lord separated the beast. He said Enoch, but
yeah. That was him talking about that, yeah. Oh yeah, them simple niggas talking about the Bible, about ITR.
Yeah, man.
They stumbled on it. That's well, you gotta compare it to somebody.
Yeah, man.
Like the eagle. We compare Esau to the eagle, but because it's a fucking eagle.
He's an eagle, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
He that made him can make his sword to approach unto him. Surely the mountains bring him forth food.
Yeah, so that means he tall. If the mountain, he get his food from the mountains. And that show you see, Esau have you think that he'd have been all around the world. Man, he ain't discovered the whole world, man. And now look, they'll show you the world from GPS, from Google Maps, but that don't mean they've been there because there's a lot of terrain, rough terrain that they can't get. They can't go in there. They can't go in there, man. Oh, I was watching something, I forgot it was it was a motherfucker like gold mine, and they got all kind of high level gold detectors, detect gold, and them motherfuckers, their gold detector went off. We were going crazy. So they found a lot of gold and shit led them to a goddamn underground. They couldn't even get no drone in the motherfucker. It was a little bit of cracks. But they could hear water rushing in there. Wow. It was down in a damn cavern. But they could hear water just roaring. But they couldn't even get in the motherfucker, man. So man, the Lord got chambers and shit out there that you don't know about, man. Dinosaurs out there now, man. And again, this ain't for the faint-hearted. This ain't just for some nigga, man. You know? Go ahead.
Surely the mountains bring him forth food, where all the beasts of the fields play. He lieth under the shady trees in the covert of the reed of fern.
Now the covert means covering. So now how Esau can see shit? Through Google Maps. So they looking at the satellite and they see these trees, but that's where the dinosaurs under them motherfuckers, man. That's why I say they lie under the shade of the tree. And under the cover, you know, which that cover again goes back to a covering. That means that goes into a roof. Get some? Oh, did it give you some on that?
When you look at the blue of it, it says shady tree is lotus tree.
Lotus tree, oh.
Yeah. In which I looked it up, did a search, right? It says that the lotus tree, it says the trees under which behemoth rests. Right? It says the lotus tree is covering with their shade It also says it has many spines and small.
Oh, read that again.
Oh, it says the lowest tree is covered with their shade. It has many spines and small globular fruit, a little bigger than a pea. It says it is common in the Jordan Valley.
Yeah, that word covering there too. Yep, go ahead. You got more on that?
Yep. The shaded trees cover him with their shadow. The willows of the brook compass him about. Behold, he drinketh up a river and
Yeah, he drink
hasteth
up a whole
not.
goddamn river, man.
He trusteth that he can draw up Jordan into his mouth.
Yeah, so the river joint, he trusts that he can drink it if he really wanted to. He built and swallowed the river joint. So the works of the Lord is bad, man. Hey, this river is big as hell, man.
Oh,
The
man.
earth really big.
River Jordan?
The earth big, man.
Bro, he can drink a whole river Jordan.
You know what
I can't capture that. You can't capture that.
can't capture Well, when they talk about Leviathan, they're talking about
Bigger than that.
the Lord said, I want to see you capture Leviathan. Yeah, make Leviathan. Yeah, it's a species of Leviathan. It ain't just one Leviathan.
Lord just made one Leviathan.
He made two
I
and
just
two.
made
One Leviathan.
out my hands.
Male and female.
And they on a different frequency. Like a lot of them, they probably be sleep, you know, and they wake up at a certain time. You got some out?
I got some information on how they destroy the animals.
Okay.
A brother had posted this on one of his posts on YouTube. Says marijuana test for stressed out Warsaw Zoo elephants.
Yeah, so they get the elephants high?
Yeah.
I know they get a
They
monkey.
gotta get a monkey Xanax and shit, yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker, we get a motherfucker geek.
That's why it's hard to go to the zoo now, man.
That's why they just be sitting there like
Yeah, hard to go to the zoo.
Them motherfucker be
They be depressed.
Oh man, the gorilla. Oh man, real talk, man. Man, you know the story. Remember when the little boy fell in the gorilla pit? The goddamn gorilla was protecting the little boy. He saw killed him, man. The Rumble, yeah. Man, they gotta pay for that shit, man.
That one of the
Yeah,
Solomon.
they know that. They know. They probably know who he is.
No, Solomon.
Yeah, you know Solomon can have apes and stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
This Proverbs 12 verse 10, a righteous man regards the life of his beast.
Right, yeah. Let's prove that Esau ain't righteous. Because a righteous man regards the life of his beast. You ain't gonna put him. Hey, think about a bird. We touch on it from time to time. A bird got the radius to fly from here to New York. But you put a bird in a damn cage this little, man. That's wicked, man.
You can't even trace a bird. You can't trace a
Yeah,
bird.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It says in the scripture.
Yeah, so you put a bird in a cage this little.
Yeah, this.
But he can go from here to New York, man.
I'm saying, spread your wings,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Meaning what? You ain't got no radius, man.
Yeah. Man, Esau wicked as fuck, man. Hey, that's just like if you get locked up and you in that little cell, pacing back and forth. Yeah, because you know, but now imagine a bird. A bird got all that radius, but you put him in a cage that little, man. That's sick. That's wicked as hell. Yeah, read that again.
This is Proverbs 12 verse 10, a righteous man regards the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
Yeah, so even when the wicked is Esau trying to be merciful, he cruel. For an example, side.
Probably coming in and want to cut the man raw.
Oh yeah.
Talking about, man. Django, man.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right. The tender mercy of the wicked are cruel.
That's why I say ain't gonna be no son and nephew left, man.
Spading and shit.
We ain't gonna have none of that left, man. Like, ain't over here. It's just like, now motherfuckers say the sitting are gone and shit. Motherfuckers sitting pins and shit, man.
How long you?
It look good now, don't it?
No, my stuff it still ain't on.
Try it again.
Y'all on
good?
Okay.
Man, I'm saying we just not here 2 hours, man. We gonna go out just not here in 2.
Esau don't like the word.
Go out and go back in.
You're right.
That's the reason why, man. And stuff like this happen, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's good.
Still,
A
All right.
This shit
That's
pissing me
why
off. Now,
I told
man.
you that's Esau, man. All right. That's what really we're going into. Okay. We exposing it, man. We expose his weakness, man. All right. Everything that we've been saying.
Yeah, man.
Is
But shit, man.
Try that.
You could be talking about anything. Always get on Esau, man. It never ain't got no right in it. I got that for you. This is Isaiah 29:15.
right, man. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel, man.
I'm trying again.
And
Look
and
into
their
it
counsel's
again.
been found out, man.
That's it.
All right. The secret councils, the G20 meetings, the summits, that they put together. This word don't go out, man, and to take this word off the airways, man.
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
And they do certain things, do these certain things, right? To make sure it doesn't go out, man. See, here it is. He's being exposed on a high level, man.
Yeah.
Okay. And he saw this whole thing going on right now. It's social distancing and how to close everything. Everybody got to be 6 feet apart, right? Everything is really, when you go into every single thing they've done, it's really because the prophets are out, man. Right? That's why they do these certain things, man. Forget the nigga that's down the street, all right? That's bugged out of his mind.
Your neighborhood terrorist, forget him. You know what I'm
They
saying?
worried about
They
the
worried-
prophets. That's what really they worried about, man.
God.
All right?
They worried about the prophets.
That's why they're trying to have their councils.
Average American, all right, or just the average person, to find out who the Edomite was. That's what this is being revealed, man.
I'm just during that time, around 2007, right? That was the pinnacle of the information age.
Okay.
God.
Right?
God.
And actually, that was the pinnacle. That was the beginning of the information age.
Yeah, yep, yep.
Because that's
If
when
it-
Google made
Go
it.
back and go.
Big conglomerate.
It started to come up.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gone.
going up. So this is good news.